What is going on, everybody in Mass Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a speed test between the Blu G91 Pro and the Moto G Power for 2021. Stay tuned. So with the Blu G91 Pro here on the left side, we have the MediaTek Helio G90, which is an octa-core chipset. It's going to have two cores that are clocked at 2.05 and the other 6 are clocked at 2 gigahertz. For the GPU, it's going to be the Mali G76 MC4. You're going to have 6 gigs of RAM in this device, 128 gigs of internal storage, and you're also going to be running Android 11 security patches for May of 2021. Now with the Moto G Power for 2021 here, you're going to have the Snapdragon 665 inside of this device, which is an octa-core chipset as well. For the GPU, it's going to be the Adreno 610. 4 gigs of RAM inside of this device here, along with 64 gigs internal storage. And as far as the OS here, you're going to be on Android 10, unfortunately. Security patch is June 1st, 2021. So with this speed test here, I'm going to keep it plain and simple. I'm going to open up several applications on both devices at the same time to see which one opens it faster. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a RAM management test to see which device can hold the applications better in the background. So the first application is going to be YouTube. That goes to the Blu G91. Second application is Play Store. That goes to the Blu G91. Third application is Facebook. That goes to the Blu G91. Fourth application is going to be Instagram, and that goes to the Blu G91 again. Next application is going to be Amazon. That goes to the Blu G91. Next application is Best Buy. And that goes to the Blu G91 again. And the final application is going to be YouTube Music. That goes to the Blu G91. So yeah, this is Blu's newest flagship phone here. It is really powerful. This is definitely the best Blu phone that I've used, and I'm really impressed by it. And the reason I got these two devices going up against each other is because they're pretty much in the same price category. Let's go ahead and test that RAM. So YouTube, held by both. Play Store, a refresh on the Blu device. Facebook, held by both. Instagram, held by both. Amazon, held by both. Best Buy, held by both. YouTube Music, held by both. So based on the results of that part of the speed test, I'm gonna give it to the Blu G91 Pro because it opened up majority of those applications faster than the Moto G Power for 2021. And also with the RAM management part of the test, it was a small hiccup for the Blu G91 Pro, but it ended up taking the W. It did a better job overall compared to the Moto G Power. Now the next part of the speed test is what I usually do as far as going over the AnTuTu benchmark scores, the Geekbench 4 and 5 scores. So unfortunately with the Moto G Power, I wasn't able to install AnTuTu benchmark 3D. I do have the application on here, but for some reason it's not reading it. But on the Blu G91 Pro, I got a score of 342,192, which is a pretty good score. But if we go into Geekbench 4 here, I was able to run the test on both devices with that one. With the Blu G91 here, we got a single core score of 2,371 and a multi-core score of 6,698. And on the Moto G Power, we got a single core score of 1,510 and a multi-core score of 5,628. Now with Geekbench 5 here on the Blu G91, we got a single core score of 496 and a multi-core score of 1544. And on the Moto G Power, we got a single core score of 311 and a multi-core score of 1,361. So when it came to the AnTuTu benchmark, the Geekbench 4 and 5, the Blu G91 clearly took this W as well. It is just better off, or more just a better phone than the Moto G Power here. It's a really powerful device from Blu. If you're in the market for a new phone, definitely consider this here. It drops August the 25th. And by the way, I want to give a huge shout out to Blu for providing me with this device for review purposes. They didn't have to send it to me, but they decided to reach out and said, hey, we like your channel. Here's the phone, and overall, it's been a pretty good experience. For sure, the best Blu phone they put out, like, no question. And so with this next part of the speed test here, we're going to be installing 3 of the top applications here from the Play Store, and whichever device installs 2 of those 3 faster than the other automatically wins. So the 3 applications we're going to do here is Pinterest, Photo Editor, and DoorDash Driver. So the first one is going to be Pinterest, and we're going to install that here in 3, 2, 1. That goes to the Blu G91 Pro. The next application we're going to install here is Photo Editor in 3, 2, 1. And that goes to the Blu G91 Pro. So Mass Squad, as you saw there, the Blu G91 absolutely destroyed the Moto G Power. I think a better matchup for this phone would be the Google Pixel 5. I'll probably make that video right after this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We did the application open and RAM management test. We went over the specifications for each device. We showed you the Geekbench numbers, the Antutu benchmark numbers. We did the application install test. The final thing to do is the reboot test to see which device powers on and powers back on faster than the other. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay. So we're going to do that here in 3, 2. Now, my money's going to be on the Blu phone. I'm going to speed this part of the video up. And that goes to the Moto G Power with the surprise W. So Mass Squad, there you saw it there, the speed test between the Blu G91 Pro and the Moto G Power for 2021. I'm not going to have a declared winner or anything like that. I just wanted to go show you guys the performance between both devices. I don't care if they don't max exactly on the spec sheet. I don't care about that. I just care about how a device can perform versus the other. So in conclusion to this video here, in the comment section below, let me know, do you think the Blu G91 is a great phone? Is it the best phone that Blu has released? Are you planning on getting one? And same thing for the Moto G Power. Let me know in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel here, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any coverage when it comes to upper budget devices like the Blu G91 Pro and budget devices like the Moto G Power for 2021. And Mass Squad, like this video here so that other people just like you can get a little bit more help when it comes to researching upper budget mid-range type devices like the Blu G91 and the Moto G Power. And last but not least, share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It is just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.